A lot of wounds are being closed and aided at this point, and the wounds are being nurtured as well and closed up for good, So I think for me, this is my chapter of.
Let me get this straight. You were out here messing around, embarrassing your wife in front of the world, constantly caught up in scandal after scandal, even acting like a stepdad to some side chick's kid. But now that Teyana is finally with someone who actually treats her right, you suddenly feel the need to talk about relationships? Seriously, be real. If being out of touch with reality was a sport, Iman would be out here winning trophies and leading parades. Let's not pretend. This has nothing to do with him caring about Teyana. This is all about his pride. He simply can't handle the fact that she's doing better without him. Let's really take a step back and look at this. The level of ego on display is absolutely wild. Like truly on another level.
Wait a goddamn minute. Why am I so late to the party? Why didn't I know about Aaron Pierre? That's Mufasa. And Teyana Taylor. Baby, what? Oh, you're gonna love me. That shit looks so divine. It's almost look like they was made for each other. Them motherfucking pictures like they supposed to be in an art museum. Like that shit looks so fucking French kid. I am here for it. I am here for it. That gotta be the reason why Lori was like, nah, I'm cool on him. Because Lori is not turning down no new bait, baby. She would've ate it up real quick. Oh, I'm just hurt for it. They look so damn good together. Like, what?
First off, let's not twist the story. Iman wasn't some faithful husband caught off guard when his wife decided to leave. Nope. He played a major role in destroying his own marriage. And when the fallout came, he suddenly acted like the victim. People have been whispering about his cheating for years. And every time someone tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, boom, another mess. Late night link-ups? Check. Sneaky behavior? Check. Full-blown affairs outside his marriage? Big check. And let's not ignore those so-called receipts that had everyone shocked. Through it all, Teyana stayed loyal, defending him, protecting his image, and fighting to keep their family together, while he was out here acting reckless. Then, when things finally ended, he tried flipping the script like he was the one who got hurt. Boy, stop. We all saw how you behaved when you thought no one was paying attention. And now he's bold enough to be throwing shade and predicting that Teyana and Aaron Pierre won't last. Somebody needs to tell Iman to sit this one out. He's the last person who should be talking about what a healthy relationship looks like.
I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequence.
Let's talk about how Teyana gave that relationship everything she had. She genuinely tried to make things work. She looked for the good in him, ignored the rumors, shut out the gossip blogs, and even tried to disregard the messages from women, who clearly knew more about her husband's dirt than she did. But after a while, you reach your breaking point. She had to start putting herself first. And honestly, that was the smartest move she could have made. Now look at her. Glowing, peaceful, living her life without a care. And just when she's finally doing well, here comes Iman trying to mess with her peace like he's some expert on relationships. If irony needed a face, his would be it. Instead of worrying about what his ex is doing, maybe he should take a long, hard look at the reasons she left to begin with. Let's keep it real. If he was truly everything he claims to be, she would have stayed. If he was a solid husband, she wouldn't have had to file for divorce. If he had given her even a fraction of the love and respect she earned, she wouldn't be out here finding real happiness with someone else. So let's not play pretend. Iman. Let go of the best thing that ever happened to him. And now all he can do is sit back and watch her thrive with a man who actually appreciates her. And that's what's eating him up. The TikTok rumors about a hidden side baby? Check. Sending their kids' photos to the other woman? Another loud and clear check. This man was out here living like he was single. No accountability, no loyalty. And even after all that, Teyana still stood by him, shielding his reputation, being loyal to the very end. But the truth is, he never earned that kind of devotion. When she finally chose herself and walked away, then he tried to play the hurt one. Please, Teyana didn't leave with drama. No messy social media rants, no public breakdowns, just calm, quiet strength. She walked away with grace and chose peace instead of chaos. And that's the part he can't stand, because now he can't twist the story. The truth is, she already won.
Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Teyana Taylor, remember the Fade video? Iman Shumpert, you fumbled. Because ain't nothing worse.
He probably assumed she'd handle the breakup like every other reality TV star. Loud, messy, calling him out, exposing secrets, and chasing closure he didn't earn. But nope. Teyana did the unexpected. She went quiet, disappeared from the drama, focused on herself, and started leveling up. And here's the thing. Nothing unsettles a toxic ex more than seeing the person they once hurt thriving in silence and not looking back. While Teyana's been minding her business, glowing, building her career, and nurturing something new with grace, Iman's been lurking in the shadows, throwing shade and pretending he's suddenly some kind of relationship expert. Where was all this wisdom when he was busy embarrassing her time and time again? Because let's be real, it doesn't add up. What's really bothering him is watching her live her best life. Finally done fixing someone who never wanted to grow. She's winning, radiating peace, and no longer wasting energy on him. Meanwhile, he's watching from the sidelines as another man gives her everything he never could. This whole situation? It's dripping with regret, wounded pride, and a heavy dose of should have done better. Teyana chose herself. She walked away with calm strength, didn't beg, didn't cause scenes, just gracefully reclaimed her peace. And now she's thriving. Enter Aaron Pierre, the man treating her like royalty. That's king energy. Whether or not they've made it official doesn't even matter. The chemistry is loud and undeniable. Their appearance together at the 50% pledge event? That wasn't just a photo op. That was presence. They weren't just there. They owned that moment. And then came the American Black Film Festival Gala, serving looks, exuding power couple energy. And let's talk about that hug when Aaron won his Rising Star Award. That wasn't some casual, congrats friend hug. No, that was deep. That was, I'm proud of you, and I'm with you, energy. The kind of connection you feel, not just see. Now let's compare. Aaron Pierre versus Iman Shumpert. Aaron keeps it classy. He's not chasing Instagram models, not creeping into DMs, not constantly humiliating the woman he's with. Most importantly, he understands respect, something Iman never truly grasped. And guess what? Iman saw all of this unfold. He saw Teyana glowing, stress-free, happy with a man who values her, and he couldn't take it. So instead of owning his mistakes and moving on, he allegedly started hating. And let's be honest, the timing of it all feels way too calculated. Just when we thought he couldn't sink any lower, he hits a new level of bitterness and pettiness. He chose not to grow. He chose to sulk in the background, mad that the woman who gave him everything is now doing just fine, without him. Let's break down the latest episode in the saga of petty ex drama, because apparently Iman is now trying to take custody of the kids, just to mess with Teyana. The nerve. This is the same man who tried to reduce his already minimal child support contributions, and now he wants full custody? Be serious. Let's not forget, this is also the guy who was accused of putting his kids second while prioritizing his flashy lifestyle. And no, this isn't speculation. This is the same man who allegedly sent his 2 young kids off in a rideshare, alone, in Chicago, while he sat comfortably in his private car. And now he wants to act like father of the year? Please. This isn't about parenting. It's about bitterness and trying to stay relevant. Teyana is out here glowing, focused, and surrounded by real love. And that's what's eating at him. If she were still caught up in the heartbreak, he wouldn't be pulling these stunts. But since she moved on, he's now using their children as pawns in a game of revenge. It's the lowest of the low. Iman used to have it all. An incredible partner, a beautiful family, fame, respect. But his ego, his entitlement, and his refusal to take responsibility wrecked it. He thought Teyana would always be there to clean up his mess. She wasn't. She walked away, and now he's spiraling. And let's be honest, this meltdown isn't about lost love. It's a bruised ego, plain and simple. Once the NBA checks stopped, rolling in and the acting gigs fizzled out, so did his spotlight. That podcast crashed and burned. Now he's all over social media, throwing shade and projecting, claiming Aaron Pierre will break Teyana's heart just like he did. That's not wisdom, that's insecurity. Aaron isn't a washed-up athlete trying to ride the fame train. He's calm, thriving, and genuinely respectful. No scandals, no chaos, just success and peace. And here's the twist. Aaron doesn't just want Teyana. He sees her. He values her. The way he looks at her, that's real. That's you're my world energy. It's not performative. It's grown man love, the kind that's steady, secure, and rare. That look, it's giving. Serious Russell and Ciara vibes. And that's exactly why Iman is unraveling. Let's call it like it is. This isn't about Teyana's happiness. It's all ego. You can see it across the internet. Iman's bitter because she found someone who cherishes her. And deep down, he knows he lost a real one. Everything makes sense now. This drama isn't about her moving on. It's about him watching his financial and emotional relevance dry up. Remember, during the relationship, Teyana was the breadwinner. She was bringing in the real money. And now, while she continues to thrive, he's stuck. And instead of building something for himself, he's scrambling, trying to cling to her success. He had the audacity to show up in court claiming he's broke because of an $8,000 monthly child support payment, while reportedly spending $14,000 a month on high-end food. But when it comes to his kids, suddenly he's broke? Make that make sense. But wait, it gets worse. Not only is he complaining about support, he even went to court in Atlanta to ask for the return of gifts he gave her during the marriage. A whole condo, jewelry, like he's standing at a customer service counter with receipts, asking for refunds. And if that wasn't enough, he's allegedly trying to claim royalties from Teyana's work, projects she built long before he was. Even in the picture. He wasn't in the studio. He wasn't on set. He wasn't designing those fashion deals. But now he wants a cut, and let's be real. This bitterness isn't about Teyana. It's about Aaron. Because Aaron isn't online, pleading broke. Aaron isn't chasing clout. Aaron isn't acting like a man-child trying to undo the past. And the internet sees it all. One fan said it best. I totally get why he's pressed. As soon as he saw Mufasa was with her, he knew it was a major upgrade. Another added, these men really lose it when their ex finds happiness. If you didn't value her, someone else will. And honestly, facts. Iman stayed quiet until Aaron came into the picture. Then suddenly, it's chaos. At the end of the day, the truth is simple. Iman lost a queen, and Teyana leveled up. Now instead of taking the loss with dignity, he's out here ranting. Like he can rewind time, but that button doesn't exist. So here's the real question. Is Iman going to keep spiraling? Or will he finally accept reality and move on? And what about Aaron? Could he be the one for Teyana? Or is this just another Hollywood chapter waiting to unfold? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe.